rejection and getting bad reviews, these are really part of being an author. And if you're going to publish your work, you have to accept that you're entering into a contract with your readers, that you are going to put your work out to them and they're either going to love it or they're going to hate it. And that's just part of the job. So of course it hurts and you're allowed to have your feelings about that. But I really recommend that you share those feelings with your mom, your spouse, your friends, your therapist, really anywhere but, social media. Public forums are not the place to express those very valid emotions. Reviews are not meant to be a conversation. I think that that's a really good thing to keep in mind. So, whether you're on a place like Goodreads, and I think those places like Goodreads and Amazon, those can be especially difficult when you're seeing reviews because they're not necessarily, the New York Times. They aren't necessarily following conventions or being fair. So I think those can be very hard on authors. But the worst thing you can do is jump into the fray and start responding to people, or, worse, what some authors have done in rather spectacular fashion, sort of trying to track those people down and convince them otherwise. This is really a huge waste of effort, and there is no way you will come out of it looking good. So I think, you really have to decide how you want to handle this as an author. And if you really are uncomfortable with hearing bad feedback, whether it's from, agents when you're querying, or editors when you're shopping your book, or, at the other end of the line, reviewers, sort of citizen or otherwise, and you have to decide if you can deal with that. And if you can't, then you really shouldn't put your work out there. And if or you can sort of find a happy medium. There are a lot of authors, even big ones, like Gretchen Rubin is a great example, author of The Happiness Project and several other best-selling books. She doesn't read her reviews, rather famously. So she, obviously is a huge success, and she's hearing from lots of people. But she's just found that it's better for her as a writer if she doesn't. So that's also up to you.
Thank you for listening. Please review our other available content for help writing, publishing, and marketing your book. If you have any questions about the Author Learning Center, please contact us by email at authorsupport@authorlearningcenter.com.